I'm recording. What's going on? Sorry, I got to redo this because I accidentally forgot to press record. This is Crypto Mondays here at CTP. So welcome, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in live. Everybody on Vim, everybody on Facebook, the recording that will be on DTube as well as on YouTube. We are everywhere. How we do these things each and every week, we like to meet with you guys. You guys are the members. You guys are the community. You are our reason for being. So if we are not giving you value each and every day, please let us know. Definitely let Blaine know. Call his cell phone because he'll really appreciate it. He's on the road driving right now. He's in Missouri somewhere. I don't even know. Anywho. Yeah, so Mondays what we do is we do a little bit of cryptocurrency talk, basically because we believe in the union and the marriage of affiliate marketing with cryptocurrency. We think it's a perfect option for us, and going forward, we really need to look at different ways of accepting payments, receiving payments, and cryptocurrency is just this perfect option. So that's why we do that. On top of it, we will be, I touch on a little affiliate marketing stuff, CTP news as well. Wednesday nights is when we do our owners meeting, private meeting for everybody that's a program owner, how we can help them build their businesses. And then of course, Thursday nights is our general webinar topics. So anywho, so we're excited to be in front of you guys each and every week, multiple times a week. And then if you are a sports fan, you can hang out with me and Scott on Sunday nights too. It's like, just in case you didn't get enough of me, I'm on 4 nights a week for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little cryptocurrency. I'll talk about the EOS news because that's pretty funny in a bit. But I wanted to discuss with you guys whalehood. How about this? Okay, so what do I mean by whalehood? What's a whale? Well, the way cryptocurrency works, and I'm going to specifically use Steem as an example because, again, that's kind of the blockchain we're on with CTP Talk. There's different levels of accounts that you get. So once you get your Steem power or your CTP power to a certain level, it's considered a fish. Where do they come up with this stuff, right? So there's plankton, there's minnows, there's dolphins, there's orcas, and there's whales. So depending, hello Madeline, welcome. So depending on how much Steem power, or in this case, CTP power you have, will determine your level of influence on the blockchain. And then every step of the way, you get these little titles like plankton and minnow and orca and dolphin and whale. I don't know who came up with this stuff. I had nothing to do with it, but just like Jen said, it's funny, I suppose. Okay, so obviously the more Steem power you have, the more influence you have, and that's staked. Remember, we're talking delegated proof of stake. So the more staked cryptocurrency you have, the more influence you get, the more payouts you can get, the more you can give out in payouts, and it's a beautiful, wonderful thing. Now, the problem with Steem power is that even though Steem it's only 13 cents right now, it's been as high as $8, right? And that was kind of the glory days, right? The 2017s. To get from plankton to minnow, it's a lot of money, fiat money. It could be. Now it's, you know, I mean, do the math. I mean, what, $1,300 or something gets you to be a dolphin on Steem. But it takes a long time to go from 0 Steem power to 500. So this is the way it lays. I have it written out here. This is official from Steemit, right? So 0 to 500 Steem power is plankton level. 500 to 5,000 Steem power is minnow level. 5,000 Steem power to 50,000 is dolphin status. 50,000 to about 500,000 is orca status. And then 500,000 and above is considered a whale. So this is on Steem. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Nosy. How you guys doing? So that's considered how to be a whale on Steem. Now, remember, we're talking Steem. So this is kind of like the goal. Like when I first got started in Steem, I said I wanted to get 5,000 Steem power. That was my goal. My goal was, and you got to remember, when I got started, Steem was like $5 a pop, all the way up to $8 a pop. So the fact that it would have cost me 25 grand to become a dolphin on Steem was just, it was like beyond my wildest expectations. But the more Steem went down in price, the more I was creating content, the more I got noticed, the more I got upvoted. I hit 5,000 Steem Power relatively quickly. It took me under a year, but it was a lot of work. It was a ton of work. So this is kind of like, if you're into Steem, this is kind of this level you're at, right? It's like, I want to get to whale. I want to get to dolphin. I want to get to orca. I want to get to plankton. I want to get to minnow. Well, how about I tell you that there's an opportunity right now for you guys that you can be a whale in CTP, like an absolute whale in CTP. And there's actually a few whales right now watching this video at any time. Like, this is how powerful I think that we have it in certain chains, like certain projects like CTP Talk. Now, you can be a whale in tons of projects on the Steem blockchain. Steem Engine is filled with awesome projects. Like Steem Leo is an amazing project. Sports Talk Social, amazing project. Reggae Steem, amazing project. Palnet. I mean, the lists go on and on and on, but I'm specifically talking about how to become a whale on CTP. How do you get to that level? Wait until I tell you what the level is. What do you guys think? Here, let's play a little. We'll play a little Q&A. We'll have some fun. We'll do a little bit. We'll have a little bit of fun. What do you guys think? So knowing that 500,000 Steem Power is whale level, is absolute whale level on Steem, how much CTP power do you guys think you need to be a whale on CTP? How much you think? Shoot some numbers out for me. What do you guys think? Remember, 500,000. 60,000. Okay, so Eric says 60,000. What else? We got 60,000 from Eric. I'm just writing this down. 10 million from Reef. Okay. 5,000 from Cowboy. So we got 60,500 from Renee. Damn, Renee, you don't think highly of us, do you? Mike said 100K. 1,000 from Jen. Damn, Jen got us low too. Well, okay, so it's low. It is the closest without going over was actually Cowboy. So to be a whale, right? To be in the top percentage of CTP token holders right now is 10,000 CTP tokens. 10,000. Let me rephrase that. 10,000 to be the top influencer on the CTP chain. 10,000. Now, this is a rough estimate. It may be 15,000, it may be a little bit more, but 10,000. Because if you go to some of these things, hey, Blaine's here. Hi, Blaine. Happy driving. Keep your eyes on the road, please. Please, Blaine. Because if you think about it, right, 10,000. How many account holders do you think? There's in CTP. I mean, you can check this. I'll check this right now. And the beautiful thing about all of this stuff, and I'll show you guys the link here so you can see what I'm talking about. And if you click on that, and if you click on holder, right, you'll look at, there's only 9 accounts. There's only 9 accounts with over 10,000 CTP. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? There's only 9 accounts out of the hundreds and hundreds of accounts we have on CTP. And this is, remember, this is the CTP Talk platform, not CTP itself. Under 10 people have more than 10,000 CTP tokens. Yes, Jen, you are a whale. Eric is a whale. Zoltan is pretty damn close. Zoltan is pretty damn close. But Craig is. Crypto Passion CTP, I have no idea who that is. But the 2 biggest account holders, one of them is here tonight. I don't know if the other one is, right? But Instructor 2121 is the #1 account holder for CTP, as well as Traffic Insider, who's Mick. To me, That is mind-blowing. That is absolutely mind-blowing. To me, that screams opportunity. Remember, if you guys read the blog post I did today, I was talking about opportunity. I was talking about opportunity and how a lot of people complain that the opportunity isn't there anymore and the good old days have passed, and it's all bull. Look at this. And if you guys know the stuff we have planned, we've told you guys what we've got planned for CTP token. This is a massive opportunity for you guys to get in and be a whale, be an influencer, to be an influencer on this project. This is big. This is big, 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 big. Now, why would you want to do that? Why? Well, this is the thing with delegated proof of stake. The more of this stuff you stake, the more you earn through curation. Now, this is the way the blockchain works. And it's a little confusing if you're brand new to this. The way that this works is that there's a rewards pool that is regenerated every 24 hours. That rewards pool is given out to account holders. And it's done on an inflation basis over, I think, 8 years or 9 years. So this rewards pool pays out stakeholders. Remember, delegated proof of stake pays out stakeholders in the form of rewards, upvotes, curation, et cetera, et cetera. Remember, you do not only get paid on Steem/CTP by creating, you also get paid by curating. That means liking other people's stuff. So here's what's cool. Instructor 2121, Traffic Insider, Jen, Eric, Craig, anybody that's in the audience can go and like people's stuff, and then every 7 days they get more CTP tokens. Why would I want that? What is that? Well, CTP tokens are traded. They're traded on an exchange, the Steem Engine exchange, 24/7, 365. They are worth real currency. It's worth real money. You can trade. It's back. It is pegged to the Steem token, which is traded on probably a dozen exchanges out there, which is tradable to Bitcoin, which is tradable to USD, it's not, this isn't some fabricated thing that has no value. It's got real world value. On top of that, it's got real use case that we're going to be using to train people in CTP on content creation, on generating content each and every day, to be part of the content creation process. This is why we created CTP Talk. We created CTP Talk because we wanted to reward people for being active during their affiliate marketing journey. And if you are into affiliate marketing, you understand the importance of content creation, how content marketing is a massive part of your traffic generating strategies. This is why we built CTP Talk. So here is this opportunity for people to basically become a whale, a heavy influencer in this platform. Let's do the math on it. I think 10,000 CTP tokens. How much are CTP tokens trading for? Like a penny, less than a penny. So for basically $100 or so, maybe a little bit more. My math is horrible. It's probably more. It's probably a little bit more. You can be a whale. I'm having a sip of my tasty hot beverage as I let that sink in a little bit. Well, how do you get it? How do you get this awesome stuff, John? Well, there's multiple ways you can do it. One, you can create content. Easy. Here's the easiest way to do it. You go out, well, it's not the easiest, it's actually the hardest. It's the most labor intensive. You go out there and create content on ctptalk.com. While you create content, there's going to be people out there, Jen, Eric, me, Scott, tons of people in here. Loads of people that are in this live seminar right now that have staked CTP. They go out each and every day. They look for stuff to upvote. Now, why would they upvote? Because what they're doing is actually getting money back. It's 640 right now, 60-40. 60-40 right now. So 60% of every CTP that is earned goes to the content creator, 40% goes to the curator. Steem is split 50-50 now. It used to be 75-25, now it's 50-50. 50% goes to the curator, 50% goes to the content creator. No, it's not one-to-one. No, it's not one-to-one to Steem. You can see the price on the link I just clicked up. One CTP is worth 0.0005 cents. So it's a penny. It's less than a penny. It's less than a penny per CTP token. So it's there, right? It's there. The other way you can do it is this. This is the easiest way to do it, and it's how a big chunk of people did it. They went to Steem Engine and they just bought CTP tokens. It's on the market. It's on the open market. You can get a good deal. You know, you're not buying them from me. You're buying them from the market. So you can go directly to Steem Engine right now and go and buy. Now, that doesn't mean you need to go and buy 10,000. Just get your foot in the door. This is what I'm recommending. If you are going to start using CTP, which everybody in ClickTrack Profit should be doing, this is just a no-brainer. This is a free way to make money by creating content. It's a blog that actually pays you to blog. So having CTP tokens is a no-brainer because you are going to be creating and you're going to be curating inside of the community. So the more of this stuff you get, the more that you're going to earn through curation and through content creation. This is big. Go get 1,000. Go get 1,000 CTP tokens. Go get 100 CTP tokens. You don't need to go, literally, spend $10 on CTP tokens. You'll be laughing because you're going to be earning that all the time. You're going to be earning that. More and more and more content that's created, more and more content that's curated. It's huge. It's a big opportunity for you guys right now to become a whale, like the path to a whale. Now, you can, by all means, you can go get 10,000 CTP tokens right now if you want. Go buy it. You're good to go. But I would recommend not going that route. I would say go and get 100, you know, maybe 1,000 if you want to splurge a little. But put some skin in the game. So now that you are out there becoming a part of the community, learning about CTP Talk, learning about the Steem blockchain, you're going to be rewarded for liking other people's stuff. You're going to be rewarded for commenting on other people's stuff. You're going to be rewarded for engaging and networking with other people's stuff. This is a big, big, big opportunity for people that are brand new to crypto, because a lot of times crypto can get really confusing. And listen, I'm the first to admit, onboarding on Steem, it's not the easiest thing to do. It's not. If you need a Steem account, drop me a line. I'll hook you up, no problem. I have tons of Steem accounts I can hook you up with. I can get you on for free. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to have a waiting time or anything. If you want in on Steem, I can get you a Steem account, no problem. But why do I think people need to be doing this now? Because of where not only is CTP token going, but where blockchain and affiliate marketing are going. Hopefully you guys read my blog. I'm going to have a sip of coffee while you just, you know, because you earn both, Jack. That's why. Well, Mike, that's a good question. Is it better to invest in tokens or miners? Now, I didn't talk about miners because I was talking about the token. Now, miners are cool because miners will add another way for you to generate CTP tokens. So, myself, like obviously I don't have CTP miners because I'm selling them, but I have other miners of other tokens. So I have PAL miners, I have Leo miners, but I create content on Leo and I create content on PAL. So, and on Sports Talk Social. So I'm out there creating content, engaging in the community, curating that community, but I'm also mining the tokens. So mining to me is a great way to build your stake up. If you're not going to be creating as much, right? If you're not going to be creating content all the time and curating, that's a really good option, right? The miners. So that's what I would recommend, but it's kind of a mix. You kind of want a mix of them all, but if you're not going to be creating as much, miners are a better option. So Jack, just what you said about why would you buy if you were buying Steem? Because you are earning both. So what happens is, this is what's awesome about the Steem blockchain and the vision of SMTs. You are going to get likes and upvotes, but the person might not be upvoting you on Steem, but that account is still worth Steem. So if I'm upvoting you on my John G. Olson account, you're going to get upvoted with CTP tokens. You're going to get upvoted with Leo tokens. You're going to get upvoted to, hopefully you have the tags in your content. I will be upvoting you because I have all these different tokens staked. You will get rewarded in all these different tokens because they're staked. So you're not just getting CTP, you're getting Steem on top of CTP. Or another way to look at it, you're not just getting Steem, you're getting CTP on top of Steem. It's a big world. It's it's fascinating once you go down the rabbit hole. You want to talk about it, man, hit me up. I will talk your ear off about Steem and why I believe in it. But it's a big rabbit hole to go down to understand how everything works. But basically, you stake different tokens. They're all based on the Steem blockchain. You get rewarded in all of them, if that makes any sense. Bonnie, Yeah, absolutely. So like Jen said, your posts go automatically to Steem. So every time you post on CTP Talk, that also goes on the Steem blockchain. So you're posting on the blockchain no matter what. Whatever you do on CTP is also on the Steem blockchain, if that makes any sense. So and then just like Jen said, you'll be earning both tokens while you create. So if you create on CTP Talk, you'll be earning both, and also what other tags you put into your content. If you want to put Leo in for investing topics, Leo is a really good one. That's something you should check out, Jack. Check out Steem Leo. Fantastic project, similar to CTP, but it's all about investing and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is so again, like I was saying, hopefully you guys were reading my content this weekend, right? Everybody loved my content. Well, did you notice the little article I kept referring to? The article was from Entrepreneur Magazine, and Entrepreneur Magazine had an article. It was Friday, I think it was released, and the author basically said, here's 5 social media platforms you really need to be paying attention to other than Facebook and Instagram and all this stuff. And they went through, a couple of them, but then number 4 on the list, the fourth one that they recommended was Steem It. So Steem, they recommended Steem and all the apps on Steem as a social media platform. And then the little tidbit was what really set me off, and it gave me a ton of fodder for the past couple of days on Steem for content. But I'll quote you this, and it's on my blog. You can always check it out. I'll just read this to you, the little snippet. And the article was, "Are we a few years too early?" That's the article that I wrote, and of course, just give me a second. This was the little snippet at the end of when they were talking about Steem, and they said why you want to be in, and they said, so why should you consider using it? So while Steem has a relatively small user base so far, smart marketers can use the platform as an additional channel to share their content and grow their audience, all while getting paid for it at the same time. Thus, you will see why I named my article, "Are We a Few Years Too Early?" This is where we're going. Whatever you think about crypto, whatever you think about the evildoers that run the crypto world, whatever you think about it, this is where affiliate marketing is going. And this is not bragging. This is literally seeing what this author saw and wanting you guys involved too. This is where we are going. The marriage is going to happen. Affiliate marketing and blockchain will be tying the knot very soon. Forever and ever and ever, amen. They will walk down the aisle, holy matrimony, with no divorce in sight. This is where we're going. So, why do you want to be here now? Why do you want to be a whale at CTP now? Because this is where we're going. And I really want you guys on this train. This train is going to take off, and there's going to be a whole lot of people that will be reactive. And they'll be like, oh, we shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't be the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Be the proactive people now that are going, you know what? I can get into this. I can put a little bit of elbow grease into this. I can do this now. I can do this now, and I can grow my business, and I can use blockchain, and this is going to be an awesome ride. It might not pay off millions of dollars in a month or less, but you know what? I'm not here for the month or less, because we're all here long tail, right? We want to be here. What's long tail? Well, it's a great book by Chris Anderson. I highly recommend it. I'm having a sip of coffee. Long tail basically means this. Products launch, mass adoption, but then it goes down, and it goes down, but it doesn't end. Long tail is that tail end where there's these groups of people for years and years and years and years and years that are building, that are doing things. That's long tail. So we are part of that. We might not be mass adoption right now, but you know what? You keep going, and then it starts slowly. More people start using it. Tribes are formed, and you're seeing that on Steem. There's tribes being formed each and every day. This is where we're going. This is where it is. Absolutely, Jen. We're here for the journey. Um, well, absolutely. And see, Bonnie, this is the thing, right? I mean, the big thing about for me about this stuff is that you're gonna learn so much more getting your hands dirty, if you know what I mean, right? When you're playing in the sandbox, you're gonna learn how to build castles. You're not going to learn sitting on the sideline. You've got to get in there. You've got to learn by doing this stuff. And it's uncomfortable. Listen, blockchain is not the easiest thing in the world to understand. A lot of times people are just like, are you kidding me? Like, what are you, wallets? Private account keys? What? WTF, John? What are you, like, I've heard it. I totally get it. I understand. I'm not that tech savvy, as you guys know. Not the shining example of technology knowledge here. But I knew that I had to get my hands dirty. I knew I had to get into the sandbox and start trying to build castles. You will learn by doing so much more on Steem and CTP Talk than you will anywhere else. Like, there's a lot of cool projects out there, but basically, what can you do with Bitcoin, right? Like, this is not a shot at Bitcoin. I'm a huge Bitcoin fan. Okay, I love Bitcoin. It was my. What's going on, Craig? Oh, Craig, you're a whale, by the way. Just letting you know. Yes, you're number 6 on the list, so you're a whale. Congratulations. We were just talking about the whales on CTP. What was I just talking about? Yes, exactly, Scott. I have no clue about technology. What was I talking about? Getting my hands dirty. We're playing with this stuff. Oh, Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay. So I'm a huge fan of Bitcoin. It was my first introduction. Bitcoin and Litecoin were like my 1 and 2, man, my darlings. They were my favorites. But what can you do with Bitcoin? Do you know what Bitcoin is? It's digital gold. That's what it is. It's great. It's fantastic. It's the granddaddy of all blockchains. It's the king. I get it. But it's really hard to use it in day-to-day stuff, right? It's really hard to use. Like, if I want to buy a card reading from Jen, I can't say, hey, Jen, I need this card reading in 5 minutes. I'm going to send you Bitcoin. She'll say, yeah, cool story. It'll take a couple of hours for me to get that Bitcoin. So the use case for Bitcoin is not there on a day-to-day activity using it, right? But what about Steem? Steem I can use. Steem I can buy silver with. Like, I bought this with Steem, not fiat. I bought this from my blogging. What you're doing when you're blogging on CTP Talk and you're blogging on Steem is you're actually mining the coins. The mining coins, I went and bought this silver, this 1 ounce silver round. It's really nice, huh? Isn't it? The 2019 silver rounds are out now too, by the way. But this is what its use case. We can actually use Steem. It's a 3-second transaction. You can use Steem. You can build on Steem. That's what we're doing with CTP Talk. We're using it, and we built one, and we're building on it, and we're using it every single day. We can transact with it. You get paid for using it. You get paid for liking other people's stuff. There's real use cases. That's huge. That's where we're going. Just seeing what Jack said. So my main concern right now, based on the internet research I did a few days ago, is not about blockchain technology. It's the main concern about getting caught holding the wrong kinds of coin in my wallet. Dude, it's the truth. There's a ton of poop coins out there. There is. I mean, to be brutally honest with you, Jack, I'd say 99% of the coins out there are crap. Like, they're garbage. Like, they have a really cool marketing team and a really cool white paper that will tell you that it's the best project ever and it's going to do this, and this, and this. This is my reality check for any crypto project. Can I use it? I just drink of water here. Can I use it? That's my big test. Now, there's some projects that might have fantastic, again, game plans and plans for 2030. But can I use this stuff? I can use Bitcoin. I might not be able to use it as quick as I want, but I can still use it. I can use Litecoin. Litecoin's awesome. I love Litecoin. I can use BAT. If you use the Brave browser, it's obvious. There's a real use case for BAT. I can use BNB. the Binance coin. If I want to trade on Binance, that gives me discounts, and they burn it, and there's real use cases for BNB. So in my portfolio or in my wallet, I have a very select group. It all comes down to usability, just like Jen said. So for me, Steem, I can use it. CTP token, I can use it. All the projects I can use. What Craig said is bang on too, though, is do your own research. Like, you've really got to kind of do some. Now, there's going to be lots of awesome salespeople that, again, I'll tell you that this project is the greatest ever. Can you use it? That's my number one. Then dive into, the team, the plan, how they're going to execute. That's a good test. But there's all risk. There's risk in everything, right? But for me, for crypto and blockchain, there's no risk in the projects that I truly believe in. The only risk is that the price of this stuff goes up and down all the time. But I'm not really here for price. I saw the value for Steem at $8 and bought. I definitely see the value of Steem at 13 cents, and I still buy. So for me, prices, I'm not here for the price day in and day out. I'm here for the price 3 to 5 years from now. That's kind of my opinion on it, but yeah. Bonnie. So yeah, well, this is the thing with crypto, is that it's all exchanged on exchanges, right? That's where the value of this stuff comes. So I don't know anything about trading, to be brutally honest with you. I don't do puts, options, calls, any of that. I go buy, market. That's what I do when I'm buying. I don't know any of that stuff. It's way above my pay grade. If you want to see what I do when it comes to investing in crypto, I do a blog post. It's actually going to be this Thursday. What I'm doing right now is I'm spending 70 Steem every single week. I'm putting it into various projects on the Steem engine platform. I'm dollar cost averaging. So no matter what the price of Steem is, I'm putting 70 Steem into these projects, and there's 7 projects I believe in, and that's it. I'm dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is, to me, the simplest way to invest. This is not financial advice, because I'm an idiot and I've lost more money on crypto than you never imagined. But again, I'm not here for the price. I still have all my crypto. It's just I bought when I shouldn't have. I should have bought now. I should buy now because it's cheap. But this is a project that I'm doing. So once a month, I'll do a report on how it's been going. So just to give you an example, I have it written down here. Every Thursday, this is what I do. So last Thursday, I bought 50 Leo for 9.5 Steem. I bought 3 Curator tokens for 9 Steem. I bought 9 SPI tokens for 10.5 Steem. I bought 1 ActiveFit X token for 10.5 Steem. I bought 370 Jam tokens for 9.97 Steem. I bought 1500 DEC, which is the Dark Energy Crystals for Steem Monsters, which is a really cool project, for 10 Steem. And then I bought 8,000 Sports for 10.25 Steem. So it was under my 70, 69.70. So 69, basically almost 70 Steem I spent. So that's a really cool project for you to watch if you're into dollar cost averaging. Super simple stock market stuff, but definitely don't listen to me, because I'm definitely an idiot when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, absolutely, Craig. Same with me. I mean, this is the thing, is Bitcoin to me is still king. It's still king. And this is the thing. There's 21 million Bitcoins on the planet, right? Do the math, right? Do the math. 21 million Bitcoins ever. There's never going to be another Bitcoin created in history. So there's 21 million of these things. 4 billion people, 5 billion, how many? 6, 7 billion people on the planet? There's not enough Bitcoins for every person. So the argument is, if you own 1 Bitcoin right now, like, that's generational wealth in 50 years from now. Who knows? I don't know where Bitcoin is going. It's at like 8 grand right now. It was 10 grand last week. Who knows? Don't pay attention to price. This sounds really corny, but really do look at blockchain technology. Look at where it's going. Look at where cryptocurrencies can lead to and what it can lead to. Decentralization. This is the future of online payments, in my opinion. So. Yeah, Jack, exactly. It's just, you know what? This is the thing for me, man. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot when it comes to investing. I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. I'm an idiot on a lot of things. But I do know the value in things that I believe in. So like when I was investing in regular stocks, it was index. I just did index investing because I'm an idiot. I don't want to put my money into things that I don't understand. I understand the S&P 500. That makes sense to me. That's where I'll put my money. I'm not smarter than Wall Street. I'm just going to bet on the average. That's it. So for me, it's always been dollar cost averaging and index investing because I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I got to put the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Just for you, Scott. Just for you, buddy. There you go. So, yeah. So, so basically coming back to the point of what I was trying to teach, I guess, today is that you can be a whale on CTP. You can be a whale. Now there's other options. You can buy the miners, which is basically mining CTP tokens for you. But at the end of the day, I think you need a mix. I think you need a mix of everything. I think you need a mix of content creation, because if you're an affiliate marketer, you need to look at content marketing. This is the best free traffic you're ever going to get on the planet. You can't buy it. It has to be earned through content creation. So blogging, being a part of a network, meeting people, building the relationships, this is a no-brainer. So CTP allows you to do that. So content creation and curation is a must. But if you want to do a little bit of mining, you can do that as well. You just grab the CTP miners. The link is here. I'll show you guys. The link is here. Please hold. But I don't know what my computer is like. I'm not going to say anything because people will make fun of my Mac. Right. It's right here. Okay. So this is the link for the miner. That's the mining option if you want to buy miners. So the miners is you just mine it, you stake it, and it starts creating CTP for you. It's a great hands-free way of mining CTP tokens, but you can mine them manually by creating content or actually curating content. So it's kind of a choice. Like if you're going to be creating a lot, you don't necessarily need miners. But if you're not going to be creating all the time, you should definitely look into it. So it's personal preference. I have a mix of them all, especially in the different tribes that I really support and really enjoy. I absolutely love the fact that I can mine tokens, and I get tokens almost daily now from a lot of these things. So it's cool. It's awesome. So there you go. Yes, there you go. Mac is cool. Yes. Mac used to be, maybe it used to be a cult, Scott, not anymore. The cult died with Jobs. So yeah, being a whale is very achievable for anybody here. It is an opportunity, that to me, it's just, the marriage is here. It's here. It is something that affiliate marketing needs and affiliate marketing will embrace. But a lot of people are stubborn. So, yeah. Well, Bonnie, fun fact about that. When I was a PC person, I used to have to replace my PC every couple of years because of the viruses I would get. I replace my Mac on average once every 7 years now, if that. So cost-wise, for me, a Mac is a better investment because I'll use it longer. PCs just break all the time for me. But then again, I would go super cheap with PCs, and I'd buy $200 crap PCs that broke every year. So, well, absolutely, Jack. I mean, I'm here. I appreciate it, man. But that's, yeah, pick my brain anytime, especially if you're interested in Steem and learning how the ins and outs work. It's so much more than I can explain in a webinar, right? Like a 45-minute webinar. The Steem white paper and blue paper are fantastic reading. When I read it, I mean, me and Rich Taylor, we kind of like stumbled onto Steem around November, December 2017. And when I read the white paper, just these ideas start coming. This is where the idea for CTP Talk started, when I understood what SMTs were, when I understood what the blockchain was about and delegated proof of stake. So yeah, I just love it. Yeah, so Craig, you weren't here when I did this. So I went through the benchmarks, right? And I mean, I went through the Steem benchmark. So apologies to anybody that went through this, but just to reiterate this point, because I think it's really important to note. Steem power. So to be the different levels on Steem. So 0 to 500 Steem power is considered a plankton. 500 to 5,000 Steem power is considered a minnow. 5,000 to 50,000 Steem power is considered a dolphin. 50,000 to 500K is considered an orca. And then 500K and above is considered a whale. That's on Steem. So depending on the Steem power you've got. Now, CTP is a little bit different. Rough numbers here, okay? But 0 to 100 is kind of plankton. 100 to 1,000 is kind of minnow. 1,000 to like 5,000 is kind of dolphin, orca-ish. And then, excuse me, everything over 10,000 would be considered a whale. So, well, Scott, if you created more or bought miners, this is what the talk was about. To buy one miner, a CTP miner right now is 26 cents. 26 cents to buy one CTP miner. I'm just sipping my water. Yeah, Craig, I mean, this is all guesstimates, but, and I was also looking at Scott today. So Scott today was, you know, and I got the link here. Just, this is the one I'm going off of. I'll throw it up again. Throw that up again. If you go on the holders, there's only 9 accounts with over 10,000, and no CTP for you. John G. Olson and the Click Track Profit and Blaine Jones are in that top 10. So it's not, you know what I mean? Like it's not set in stone what should be considered a whale and what's not. So yeah. So Jack, what can I tell you about the Steem bots? Are they being used to manipulate the market? Not anymore, man. Steem bots. So Hard Fork 21 happened a couple weeks ago. Basically, in a nutshell, it kind of killed the bot market. In like, without getting too in depth, bots used to be an issue. To me, they weren't, but to people on Steem, they were. I thought it was just advertising and promotional tools. But there's purists out there that say that, you know, the Steem blockchain needs to be Pulitzer Prize winning articles only, whatever. So the bots kind of got hammered with the new hard fork. So the hard fork happened about 2 weeks ago. That kind of did away with the bot market. Bots are kind of having to reinvent themselves. So now what you're seeing is manual curation. So something like Smart Steem, for example, or Build a Whale or something like that. They're actually going out now and finding good content and manually upvoting it. And they're doing it that way for their investors. So it's still there, but it's going through some massive changes. But there's no manipulation now with the bots. If you're talking about bots like on the exchanges, dude, there's bot trading everywhere in crypto. This is the thing, right? And I don't know if that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about the bots like on Steem. This is the thing, what's cool, and it kind of segues perfectly into the EOS news. If you guys pay attention to crypto news right now, EOS just got slapped by the SEC saying that they need to pay $24 million in fines because they operated an illegal ICO, initial coin offering, last year. That's a really cool story. EOS raised $4 billion or $6 billion. So they basically have to pay less than 1% of what they made on the ICO. Yeah, so that'll definitely teach them. Boy, that'll teach them not to do that again. So why am I mentioning this? Because Steem never had an ICO. This is what's really cool about, when you see the numbers on Steam, so if you go to these things that measure blockchain activity and stuff, there's no bots on Steam per se to create content. Like when you see, 50,000 to 40,000 active accounts, that's 40,000 to 50,000 real accounts. There's no 4 billion. Okay, cool. Thanks, Craig. There's no fake numbers with Steam because they didn't have an ICO and they have actual use case. There's actual people using this. Just go to Steam it and see all the content that's being created. Go to Steam Monsters and see all the accounts and the games that are being played. Go to Drug Wars. Go to Next Colony. I mean, go to all of these different apps. Go to not Partico so much anymore, but eSteam and DTube and Epix and all of these different applications that were built on Steam. It's not fake numbers. It's all real people. This is why I love Steam so much, because there's no manipulating the activity on Steam because there's no ICOs. It's not like Tron, and I'm not trying to poop talk different projects, but there's a lot of bots on certain projects. So with Steam, it's all real people. Excuse me, I'm coughing up a lung here. I need to keep drinking the water. But yeah, there's tons and tons and tons. Referring specifically to Steam in the case. Yeah, so when it comes to that, the bots that were on Steam to upvote people and stuff, that's slowly being totally rebirthed and redone because of the hard fork. People are downvoting a lot of the bot stuff that gets the high upvotes. So if you go to a trending topic now on Steam not CTP, because CTP has its own trending, which there's no bots you can buy for CTP, sorry. You got to get the curators to upvote your stuff on CTP, but it's all legit, man. It's all legit content and people that are actually creating this stuff, not just creating a poop article and buying $100 worth of bots to upvote it so it gets on trending. Personally, though, I never had a major issue with bots. I even used bots in the past because I was like, how else am I going to get noticed on Steam? I mean, Steam again's got over 1 million accounts. 40,000 to 50,000 active accounts every day. How is my little voice going to get heard in the sea? So I was like, well, if I buy some bots and you always see me, out there getting upvotes, people will start paying attention. And it worked. I mean, it worked. It worked for me. I never abused them. I never said I'm just going to, take a picture of my dog and put it up and try to get $100 worth of rewards. That didn't seem fair. But also in my case, I also upvote everybody who comments on my blog. I upvote people in my community. I invest heavily into the Steem blockchain specifically for Click Track Profit members because I believe in it and I believe in CTP. So for me, I guess I'm a different bird. I guess I see the value of investing in the blockchain for bigger purposes. So yeah, absolutely. It did. And there was a lot of people that got a lot of Jack, man, there was a whole lot of people that got paid out the yin yang for the bots. I mean, some of those bot owners made millions last year. A lot of money. I just used the service, man. To me, it was just like an advertising thing, right? I was like, this is where I've got to get eyeballs, so I've got to pay to get eyeballs. The problem was with bots on Steam is that you actually could potentially make ROI. That's what was really weird. So you could actually use this. You could spend $30 on a promotion, not only get your site seen and your article seen, but you might make $32. So you might make a positive ROI, right? And that's where the issues were. It was like, advertising should cost money. And I agree with it, right? If you're going to put money into something to get eyeballs, it should cost you something. You shouldn't get money back. It's like going to Google and saying, I'm going to spend $10,000 on Google ads. And you know what? I want $10,001 back. Excuse me. That doesn't happen. Now, you should do the ROI from what you're promoting on Google, but this was on Steam. It was two. You get the eyeballs, you get the attention, potentially make money from that. On top of that, you get the money from what you were promoting, what you spent on the promotion, which is it's crazy. So what happens to my content if the system goes down? Well, the system can't go down, man. It's blockchain, dude. Can't go down. That's the thing with blockchain. That's the thing with blockchain. It's always on the blockchain. Nothing will go down. If, let's say, CTP Talk goes down, the Explorer for Steem is always there. Your article is always on the blockchain, no matter what. The front ends, all of these things are different front ends, right? So Steemit is a different front end. DTube is a different front end. CTP Talk is, all of these are different front ends to access your info. Kind of like a browser, right? It's like, think of you use Bat browser, or you use Safari, or you use Chrome, they're all different ways to access the information. So all CTP Talk is a front end for you to access the blockchain. So yeah, just like Jen said, once it's on the blockchain, it's there forever, man. You don't need to worry about your content. It's always there. It's always there. This isn't a third party. This is the cool thing about blockchain, right? And this is what blew my mind once I really got it. You own one Steem and stake it, you are an owner of the Steem blockchain. That's it. There's no no one can take your Steem from you, right? No one can take your content from you. It's on the blockchain. It's there forever. That's the way blockchains work, right? It's time. Time elapses, but the blockchains have to secure the previous blockchain. So the last block was produced. We got to produce another one. That block is sealed forever. You can't change that. That's why there's hard forks, because you can't undo something. It's got to be changed to move forward. So once it's there on the blockchain, it's there forever. You have yes, absolutely, Jack. Absolutely, yes. Now let's hope CTP doesn't fail. But if something happened to CTP or something happened to Steemit Inc. even, your content is on the blockchain forever. Forever. There's no one can take it away, ever. That's why blockchain is so potentially revolutionary, because first of all, no one can tell you what to say. There's no censorship. So no one can tell you what to say. You can create content. You can have a political opinion, or you can do whatever you want. No one can take it away from you. It's yours forever and ever and ever. So yes. It's so dry in this house. Like, I don't think you guys understand. All right. Let me shut the recording down, because you guys on DTube and YouTube have been watching this forever. So I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks for watching. You should come to the live event, because I'm about to give away some stuff. And you only get that stuff when you come to the live events.